Good morning and
So
Jai
which
Hind
chapter?
everyone. Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. So today all we are studying about the graphical solution of linear inequalities in two variables. So before we start the graphical solution in two variables, already you know about the two variables equation in two variables. Already you solve for x and y in class 10th and ninth also. Okay. So what you do in that case if you want to find the graphical solution in two variables in class 11 10, then what you do, you have to plot its graph individually on a same graph paper and see whether that line are intersecting line, parallel line, or coincident line. So accordingly you are saying about the solution, so it have infinite many solution, or you can say unique solution, है ना? Or you can say no solution are there. Okay, but the method in which you that means plot the graph of the given equation in class 10 is quite lengthy, understand? So today I discuss about how to that means plot any straight line in easiest method. Okay, so first of all you know how to plot that graph, and then we come to the topic one by one. Okay, listen, dear students, suppose if you have any line like that. So first of all, I discuss it in general form. Okay. So suppose if you have a line in this way, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So you write here is equal to c. Understand? Suppose if you have a line in this way, ax plus by plus c is equal to c. Okay. So in class 10th, what you are doing, you make a block, and yes, by own you're taking any value of x, and you find the corresponding values of y and put it there, and then you plot the graph accordingly. Understand? Everyone, that means agree with me? Means that type of method you adopted in class 10, understand? But here what are you doing, only you first of all you make it, means you convert the given line in a form of like that, x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. In this way, means you trying to convert your given equation in this form, means that form is known as intercept form, that we study by you in later on in the topic chapter straight line. Okay, but there we use here, you use here to make it easy. So this is a form x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. So first of all, you trying to reduce the given equation in this form. So here you see that your right side is what? 1. Your right side is 1. So when this c in place of c, how you getting 1? Anyone? If you have here c, so when this part becomes 1, if you divide by c to each of the term.
It by C.
Yeah. So by C to each of the terms. So if you divide here, so you can write AX upon C plus BY upon C, and this side here you have 1. Understand? Now, again, this you just see this step on left side. Here you see that in numerator, the coefficient of X is 1. Here the coefficient of Y is 1. Okay. So you make it here. So that can be written x upon c upon a. You can write in this way. And this side here you write y upon c upon b, and that is equal to 1. So in this way, this line means this given line is completely reduced in this form. This form is known as intercept form. Okay. So what is the meaning of this intercept form? So just see, suppose if you have any axis here, x-axis and y-axis, and your equation is in this given form, x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. So just you see the part of denominator of x. So here you have a. So a means what? That is the intercept on x-axis. Intercept of x-axis means what? The distance from origin to the point where the line intersected. So here that distance is a. In the same way, here you have y upon b, so you mark a point b on y-axis. And so here you have 2 points on x-axis and y-axis, so you join them. So if you join them, automatically you have a line. And if you want to line it in extended form, so with the help of a scale, you extend it up to infinity. No problem for that. So in this way, you have the graph of a straight line, and it takes very less time to plot the graph of any line. Any that means getting everyone. बेटा ये स्टेप सबको समझ में आ गया? Okay, so just I give you some example to solve such type of line. Then, okay, so suppose if you have a line in this way, 2x plus y is equal to 8. Suppose if you have a line in this way and you want to plot it graph. So yes, applying this method. So what you're doing, first of all, here you make 1 on right side. So you have to dividing each of the term by 8. So here you have x upon 4 plus y upon 8 is equal to 1. And this shows that on x-axis you have a point 4 and on y-axis you have a point 8. Okay, so you mark here x-axis, here you have y-axis. Suppose here you have 4 point, here you have 8 point, and yes, join them. So that gives the graph of 2x plus y is equal to 8. So it takes so much less time to plot the graph of any equation. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bete.
Yes, sir.
So that is the method in which you can plot the graph. And also so this is the method to plot the graph of any equation. But here you are studying about what? Linear inequation. So how you plot them when the linear inequation is given. So first you think about the plot the graph of a line which is parallel to x-axis and which is parallel to y-axis. First you consider the graph of like that. So just you think here you have x-axis and here you have y-axis, and that point is origin, no problem. So you write here equation of x-axis, equation of x-axis. So you write here equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. Equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. In the same way, equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0. Note it. Equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. Equation of x-axis is x is equal to 0. Okay? X is equal to 0. Now, so in this way, here you know about the equation of x-axis and y-axis. Okay. Now, if you have here x-axis, y-axis, just you mark here y dash, x dash. And suppose if you have a line which is parallel to x-axis. Here you have a line which is parallel to x-axis and is at a distance of a, and is at a distance of a from origin, you can say, or from x-axis. Then what is its equation? Then what is the equation of that line which is parallel to x-axis at a distance a from it? So just you have to know this one. बेटे इसको बस आप याद रखो. equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. Equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. Okay, so the equation of any line which is parallel to x-axis and is at a distance a from it is given as y is equal to a. y is equal to a. Yes, note it. बनाते भी चलो फिगर और समझते भी चलो. So the equation of this line is y is equal to a. In the same way, if you have any line which is in negative direction, which is at a distance of here negative result here minus b, so their equation is y is equal to minus b. Y is equal to minus b. So in this way, here you have the equation of line parallel to x-axis. In positive direction, here you write y is equal to a. In negative direction, you can write y is equal to minus b. In the same way, suppose here you have again x-axis and here you have y-axis, x dash, this side here you have y dash. And here you have a line which is parallel to y-axis at a distance c from it. At a distance c from it. Just you learned here again equation of y-axis. Equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. So the equation of line parallel to y-axis at a distance of c is what? X is equal to c. X is equal to c. In the same way, for negative direction, if you have a line which is at a distance of minus d, so their equation is x is equal to minus d. X is equal to minus d. Note it. X is equal to minus d. So here only you learn to plot the graph of a line which is parallel to x-axis and parallel to y-axis, and all they are the equation, not inequality. So first of all, you build up the that is concept of plotting the graph for equation, then come to inequality. So everyone know how to plot the graph of that means such type of line which is parallel to x-axis or parallel to y-axis. Everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
Vijay.
sir.
Okay. So just I give you the some examples based on it. Only first you learned how to plot the graph of equation, then you come to equality. Okay. So suppose if you want to plot the graph of x is equal to 2 or y is equal to minus 4 in this way, then what you're doing? So first you write here x dash, here you have y, yeah, y dash, understand? So here you have to, so you make that means the point taking the points on x axis, taking 10 division is equal to 1 here 1, and here you can take here 2. In the same way your 2 just you take it here, here you can 2, here you have 4, that be minus 2, and here you have minus 4. In the same way 2 and 4 you can take, and on y-axis you can take minus 2 and minus 4. You, that is taking the points by assumption, means 10 division on the graph is taken as 2, and here you can take 4 minus 2 minus 4. So in this way here you can take the points on the graph. Okay, now here you have x is equal to 2, and x is equal to 2 is a line which is parallel to y-axis. Only you learn that, means learn that point. Okay, so if the equation is given like that, x is equal to 2, so you know only the equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0. So the equation of x is equal to 2 is the graph which is parallel to that, parallel to y-axis. So at 2, here you draw a graph or a straight line which makes which is parallel to that. So that gives the equation of your graph of x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2. Understand? In the same way, for y is equal to minus 4, so you well know for x-axis, equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. So here you plot the graph parallel to x-axis at a distance of minus 4. Okay, at a distance of minus 4. So that gives the graph of y is equal to minus 4. Y is equal to minus 4. Understand? So this is the method to plotting the graph of any line which is parallel to x-axis and parallel to y-axis. Note it. Now come to the point for inequality. ये कर लिया बेटा सब लोग? Everyone draw this graph.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you come to inequality. So everyone know how to plot the graph of such type of that means line which is parallel to x-axis and parallel to y-axis. Now, if you have any inequality like that, x is greater or equal to a, x is greater or equal to a, you plot the graph of this one, and you have x, just type uh, right here all the possibility, x is greater or equal to a, and here I give you some number, x is greater or equal to, or just I give you some number, that's why the concept is more clear. Okay, right, x is greater or equal to 3. Suppose here you have first one, x is greater or equal to 3. Your second is x is greater than 4, x is greater than 4, and third one, x is less than 5, and your fourth one is x is less or equal to 6. Yeah, minus 6, you write here minus 6. Understand? So first you think how you plot the graph for all that inequality. 4 inequalities are given here. So x is greater or equal to 3, x is greater or equal to 4. Here you have x is less than 5, and here you have x is less or equal to minus 6. Understand? So how you plot the graph of that and its solution graphically. Okay, so everyone know how to plot its graph. Okay, so first you come to first point. So suppose here you draw a graph here, that means axis, x-axis and x dash. Here you have y and y dash. Understand? Now you plot it here, taking the points as 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And if you are taking here on y-axis 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. So for here it is given x is greater than 3. So x is equal to 3, you well know. The x is equal to 3 is the equation of line which is parallel to y-axis. X, x is equal to 3 is a line which is parallel to y-axis. And here you have x is greater or equal to 3. So what you're doing? Here you plot the line parallel to y-axis which is at a distance of 3, which is at a distance of 3. So if you have the inequality x is greater or equal to 3, so first of all you have to plot the graph of line which is parallel to y-axis at a distance of 3. Understand? Now just you uh, see very carefully which method is adopted here to finding the solution. Understand? So the method is that here you have to take a test point origin 0 0. That is known as test point. So what is the meaning of test point here? Actually, when you draw any two perpendicular line in a plane, understand? Just you see here, if you have any that means two perpendicular line in a plane, and you are saying that here you have x, x dash, y, and y dash, and your line is in this form, in this form. So And here you have test point 0 0, means this point is taken as origin. So here you can see that this line divides the plane into two halves. One part is above than this line, means if you draw any line in the plane here, so here you see that this line divides the plane into two halves. One is above, one part is above this line and the other part is below this line, below this line, understand? And clear? So if you are saying that one part is above this line, so this part is not containing origin, this part is not containing origin. And if you are saying that the one is below this line, below this line, so this part containing origin, this part containing origin. बेटे ये बात समझ में आ गई सबको? If you draw any line in a plane, it
Yes,
divides
sir.
the complete plane into two parts. One part is not containing origin and the other part is containing origin, means below this line, the part which is below this line containing origin, and the above part is not containing origin. That's why here you have to take a test point which is known as 0 0, which is 0 0. So how you are checking that any means any part above or below containing origin or not, containing origin or not? So just I discuss it with you some example. Suppose if you have any equation x plus y greater than 2, greater or equal to 2, suppose, and here you take a test point 0 0. So what are you doing here? You putting x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So what you have, 0 is greater or equal to 2. It is correct or not? It is not correct. 0 is greater or equal to 2 is not correct. So what does it mean? This line does not contain origin, this line doesn't contain origin. So if that line is the graph of x plus y is equal to 2, so the solution for that line is what? The region which not contain origin. So that complete upper portion of that line are your solution, are your solution. But if I here mark less or equal to 2, less or equal to 2, so in that case what you have, 0 is less or equal to 2, that is correct. So in that case you plot the graph towards origin, towards the origin from this line. So this is the method for obtaining graphical solution of any inequality. Everyone getting this step? How you check the point, test point, understand? So here you applying the same concept in the given graph. Okay, so come to the next first example again. Yeah, so here you have your first question, x is greater or equal to 3. So what you are doing, first of all you have to plot the graph of x is equal to 3, x is equal to 3. Now putting x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So here you have equation only in terms of x. So if you are putting here x is equal to 0, so what you have, 0 is greater than 3, 0 is greater than 3. So it is not correct. If it is not correct, so what you are doing, you have to set the region of this portion of the line which not contain origin. So just you see here, here you have the portion of origin, and here you have a line x is equal to 3. Yes, right. This is a line of x is equal to 3. Understand? And here you saw that 0 greater or equal to 3 is given, which is not correct. So your portion is that portion, means your solution is that portion which not contain origin. So you plot it in this way. Yeah. Mark, you set the portion of this line away from origin, away from origin, and that is your solution. That is your solution. बेटा अपने कॉपी में, फेयर कॉपी में करते भी चलना ये सब सारी चीजों को. That is your solution. Only just I explain it how you write in your copy. So this is your solution. Let me draw the graph of that, and here you explain about that in this way. Yes, likho. Since test point 0 0 does not satisfy, means test point 0 0 is not satisfying this inequality, does not satisfy. So the shaded, upper part, या upper half plane is the solution, okay. So in this way you can write your answer. Test point is not satisfying, so the shaded upper half plane is the solution. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, bete. Now you come to next part of it. Second question. Okay. So in second question, here you have given x is greater than 4. X is greater than 4. Listen, everyone, that is your very important term here, means topic. If you have any inequality which is not contained equal to, only it have greater than or less than, so what does it mean? In that all cases, you have to plot their line, means not a complete line, you have to plot it as a dotted line. Means here you have x greater than 4, so you plot it as a dotted line, not a complete line. Understand? Here you have x greater than 4. Understand? So how you mark? First of all, here you take y dash, x dash, and x is equal to 4, which is parallel to x axis, y axis. So suppose here you take 2, here you have 4, 2 and 4. Understand? So here you can take 2 and 4, and here you have your inequality, x is greater than 4. So you well know, for x is equal to 4, that be a line which is parallel to y axis. So from 4, here you with the help of a scale, you use here a scale and mark a dotted line, not a complete line. So that line represents x is equal to 4. Now just check a test point 0 0. So again, if you have your result x is greater than 4, now if you are putting here x is equal to 0, you have find that 0 is greater than 4. That is incorrect. That is not true. So if it is not true, so their solution not contain origin. Their solution not contain origin. So that is your origin. That is not contained by the solution of this line. So you mark shaded region, yeah, in this way. So all that are its solution. Means, yeah. And this dotted line show that the point x is equal to 4 not lying on the line. The dotted line shows that the point x is equal to 4 is not lying on the line. Understand? All the values of x are greater than that. That's why here you plot a dotted line. Whenever equal to sign is not mentioned in any inequation, in inequation. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So come to your third Third question. Your third question is x is less than 5. So I think all you feel easy to plot its graph. Just you take here x dash, x, y, y dash. Here you have 2, 4, here you have 6. So 5 point is there. Here you have 5 point. Understand? In between 4 and 6. So here you have less than, not equal to. So your line is parallel to y axis and the line is your dotted line. So here you draw a dotted line. Here you draw a dotted line from 5. Okay. Now check it. Test point. If you are putting here x is equal to 0, what you find? X is less than 5. X is less than 5 and x is less than 5 is correct. That part is correct. So what you do? You have to set the portion from this line which contains origin. Which contains origin. So your origin part is there. So from this line you set the portion towards origin. Towards origin, and that gives your solution. Yeah, towards origin. So that gives your solution. Just plot it. So this is the solution for x less than 5. And you have to study the graphical solution of linear inequality very carefully because in class 12th, one of the chapter is linear programming problem. Okay. And generally the question was asked for that chapter. One question, only one question is there, and that is of 6 marks. So that is means in that chapter the same graphical solution is required. Only 1 to 2 steps you further you have to applying there, and you will have your solution. Understand? So that topic is very important for class 12th also. Okay. Everyone getting this third question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
चलो फिर फिफ्थ भी करते हैं इसका फोर्थ पार्ट. Then we come to y axis. Yeah, right. Write it for fourth question number. Here you have x is less or equal to -6. Yeah, portion of origin y dash x, and here you have x dash. Okay. So you take the points like that. Here you take 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, -2, -4, -6, -2, -4, -6. And here you have x is greater or equal to 6. That's why, just see here, here you have x is greater or equal, less or equal to, understand? So no doubt, if it is less or equal to, so here you have to plot a complete line, not dotted line. So here you mark a line which is parallel to y-axis, and that line is x is equal to 6. X is equal to 6. And here you applying the same method. If you are putting here 0, in place of x, if you are putting 0, so you have 0 is less or equal to -6. Means 0 is less than -6. So that is correct or incorrect? 0 is less
Sir,
than
incorrect.
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 Yes, so it is incorrect. That's why here you plot the portion, means your solution exists for that region which is not containing origin. So for this line, right side is the portion which contain origin. So you said this side, the portion which not containing origin. So that portion gives the solution set. So that are the portion or the representation of the line which is not containing origin and is your solution. In the same way, you can practice on such type of question which is for y-axis. So I assigned you some work. You trying to solve a graph, plot the graph, and do it in your fair copy. Okay.